Hello and welcome to Light Waves by Todd. In front of us is the Sofirn HS43. This is a 21700 powered high output multifunction headlamp. You can find this retailing on Amazon USA for $62.99 at the making of this video, so I might add a coupon price bringing the price down to $47.24. Not bad for what you get. So they got these new boxes, cool, Sofirn down the side there, and an illustration or a picture of their flashlight. Model number, very cool. Got to learn more from the website. Some basic things: 3200 lumens, throw of 184 meters, 6-hour runtime, weight. I don't know if you'd call that lightweight. 150 grams. That's pretty heavy. On the back here, we got lighting performance, so that gives us an idea. We got low of 310 lumens, so don't expect much lower, and it's fine for a caliber of light like this. We got a medium, high, and we got red light. There you go. IPX6, 1 meter drop. There you go. And then time to fully charge since it's a high capacity light. And we're done with the box, I think. Okay, yeah, there's the type of LEDs, TN3535s. Color temperatures, 6500 to 7000. In case I missed it. Nice. All right. So let's go ahead and show what you came in the box. So in the box, we get to start a show. Pachoom. Now, I have it hooked up with the clip. Kind of get an idea. This is going to, on a headlamp, it'll be like this. Wearing it hands-free. We got a selector there, which is really cool. I love the selector. It's a magnetic style. So you got a red auxiliary there, and then 1, 2, 3 stages of white light. Super simple to operate. You can't see this when you're wearing it on your head, but it does have a battery status LED there. Nice. So yeah, what else do we get in the box? We get the headband, which is cool. It's just a Sofirn. It's got the mount there, of course, where you can spin it up a total of 180 degrees. Nice. There's no stop on it. Well, there is right there. But I think, yeah, there's no stop on the barrel here, so it's going to go wherever you want. Straight up or down. Nice. Light the trees up or light the ground at your feet. So yeah, and then you get the overhead strap. It's all adjustable, but just gets in the way for the review, so I have to take it off. Get the idea. Included. Awesome. And then what else we get in the bag? We get a lanyard. Again, it's multi-function, so you can vest clip it. You can do a lanyard. What else do we get in the bag here? I'm looking. Looks like we get a charge port jacket. No, just O-ring. Sorry, it's the end of the lanyard. So we can O-ring the lanyard. Okay, pretty basic. Charging cable. USB-C to C. I'm seeing more of that lately than USB normal to USB-C. So yeah. And then we have the user manual. I think it's a pretty straightforward thing. Let's see how this is set up. It's like a road map. Let's see what we got here. If I can get it on camera. Oh yeah, it's pretty simple. Let's just bring it down. I'll show you real quick. So it's pretty much just 3 little sections here. The flashlight. We have in the box, there you go, showing you the modes, again similar, give you some run times, which I'll try to cover, information about the light, the weight, input, battery type, and over here it just kind of shows you product overview, operation, there's your LED, so it's a green, orange, red, flashing red, nice. And we're almost through here. This is a very simple light to use, which I like. And here's the written documentation. Let's see if I can get it zoomed in. If you guys want to read that, there you go. And then charging, it's a pretty simple process. Turning on and off. I think you're getting the idea. And cautions. There you go, that's it. Okay, put that aside. Let's get to the light. Let's move this stuff out of the way. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about dimensions. So we have a length of 4 3/4 inches or 120 millimeters. We have a head. I would call it length across. Can't really call it diameter because it's got a flat section across. I would say it's 1 1/16 of an inch or 27 millimeters. We have a tail diameter here of 1 inch or 25 millimeters. let's do a size comparison. Bring this up. Now, I don't have any larger lights, so I'm just going to put this in the middle and put some lights on the side of it. So what do we have handy? I got a little AA powered light. Deet, deet, deet. Oh, baby. Looks so small compared to that. Okay, then we have 18650 flat top. Now the Sofirn's using a 21700 flat top, which is awesome. So you can put in any of your favorite 21700 flat tops, like this Molly cell. I like that. Especially the way this light lets you use modes and fast charges the battery while it's all going on. So wants to roll. And then we have, 18650 standard everyday carry, TC15 through night. Just to give you an idea for size. And it's not that much bigger, just a little thicker because of the battery type. Awesome. All right. Slide that out of the way. Let's zoom on down. Take a look at this bad boy. Yeah, am I going to use this on my walks? Maybe. Hands-free. If you got a dog, it's really handy to have something like this. Just amazing. I like to have a lot of light when I'm walking. That's just me personally. I hate those little tiny lights that barely give off light. I got to have some light. I got to see. I walk in some areas where it's pretty dark, and it's I'm not worried about things. Just worried about bigger animals running around. But it is. I got charged by a deer once, so never shine a flashlight at a deer unless it's like green where you can't see it. But yeah, not a white one. Not a good idea. I did that by mistake. Anyway, off topic. It weighs 151 grams with the battery there. Not bad. So let's talk about features of this bad boy. So on top here, we got that magnetic rotary switch, which is nice. As you can see, it's going through the modes there. You just turn it. There's red mode. Back to off or lock. And it has a nice indented feel, even though I think it's the magnet grabbing. So that's nice. And it's smooth when you go to move it. So now we're on the low mode. And it's showing our battery status there, solid green. And then medium. And then high. Very nice. Again, it's so simple. That's what you get. I like that. I like being able to go right to red without having to ruin your night vision. Just make sure you're turning it the right direction. Yeah, that's nice. And that's how it works. So here, it's this nice little... There's area to grip on too as well. It's not too narrow, so it feels good. You grip that with a glove, I think no problem. It's slightly indented from the body, as you can see there. Awesome. Okay, so the body's your typical aluminum alloy. Yeah, hard anodized finish. Nice. You got those TN35 LEDs. You got red, 1 red and 3 whites. With that color temperature, was at 6,500 to 7,000. So definitely cool white. Definitely white. And we'll show that. I think I showed it to you. It's definitely a white. And we'll do a lights off demo here in a second. And let me get Mr. Iron Man in to get my color back. All right, so in the back here we have a charging port. Pull the cover off, and we have access to the USB-C charging jack. And it takes 5 volts, 2 amps input, charges at 2 amps, so it fast charges the battery, and you have all modes available to you while charging the light. I thought that was pretty nice while I did that. So yeah, not many flashlights let you do that, and that's a handy thing to have. All modes available. Also, I want to mention there's a protective glass over these LEDs and their optics. So you can see there's the RTI optics, but there's a protected glass over those as well. There you are. Okay, cool. Got your typical clip here. It's just a multifunction clip. It's best to have it as a headlamp, but I'm glad they include this. It's got a lanyard hook point. It's the only lanyard hook point you're going to have on this light. There is no notch on the base. So, yeah, you're going to have to hook it up to here if you're going to use a lanyard. So I have to have the clip installed. But it's great for vest use, and that's what I would use it for. Put it in my vest pocket and have it aimed forward, or I'll just hold it. I'm one of those guys who just walks around and holds it. It's me. I could go hands-free if I need it. Carrying a big radio. It's always nice. So magnetic base. Yeah, it's pretty strong. Let's see what we got going on. Let's get that 21700. Boom. Whoops. I used the positive. Let's go negative. There you go. Definitely holds the flashlight up. So you get the idea, right? Mag base holds the battery weight. It won't hold the flashlight if I let go. Yeah, the flashlight's just going to fall. But you get the idea. We got a mag base. Nice. I mentioned it was IPX6 water resistant. So we have that going. And a 1 meter drop resistance. The battery is your 5,000 milliamp hour variety. Very standard in these lights. 21700 flat top. Nice square threads. This feels real easy to take on and off. So that's a bonus. And it might fit a protected button top. I don't have one to try, so... But there you go. The walls aren't super thick on this one, but not too bad. You see the spring down in there. Well, you might not be able to fit a protected in there. It doesn't look like there's much room. So you got that spring there. Yeah, so I would say just stick with your flat tops. Like I say, these threads are really nice. Look at that. No fighting threads on camera. Very good. So there you are. 5,000 milliamp hour flat top. Okay, good deal. So I'm glad it comes with that. That's always nice and handy. So let's go ahead and set this down. And we're going to head to the garage. We took some pictures of this in action, come back, do a demo, and do final thoughts. So let's head to the garage. So I am in the garage, 15 feet away from the garage door. Lights on high. It starts out 3,200 lumens. It runs for 1 minute before it throttles down to 1,000 lumens. It runs the remainder of the battery out in 2.5 hours, giving you a total throw of 184 meters. Now we're on medium. This is 900 lumens. Expect a runtime of 13 minutes before it throttles down to 650 lumens and runs the remainder of the battery out in 3.5 hours. Now low may be the mode used most often. This is 310 lumens. Expect a total runtime of 6 hours. I use this mode all the time myself, especially for walking. 310 lumens is plenty of light for walking. So you could boost it to the medium mode and that extra little punch if you need it. And our final picture, the red auxiliary. This is pretty bright for red, 120 lumens at 3 minutes before it throttles down to 65 lumens. It runs the remainder of the battery out at 7 hours. Not bad. Let's go back to the bench. Awesome. So let's do a little demo. I guess we'll just leave this out. I'll turn it on. Low setting. It's pretty bright at the low. Alright, let's kind of, I guess, let it blind me. Yeah. I'm going to hold it. Alright, let's turn the lights off. Right on. Okay, so there we are on low. Nice. Picture, yep, the picture's the same as what I'm seeing. Great. So we're going to cycle the modes and the ceiling. So there's our low, medium, and high. So high, yes, definitely lighting up everything. 3,200 lumens. Expect to see everything with that. Back down, low, 310, medium, 900, and high, 3,200. Yeah, those little LEDs are putting out some nice light. Now let's go to red. Holy cow, it's aimed at the ceiling. You can imagine where it's like in person. Yeah, this is boosted 120 lumens of red. It's a lot of red. This is for some distance. This is if you're trying to light up an area, a large area in red. Holy cow, it's amazing. It's lighting up this whole room. Getting rather warm. All right, so RFI test. I don't think I'll be using this for tuning radios, but if you do, yeah, let's see what happens.
I think the most important thing we can do is let them know that they're safe, that they're valued and cared for and loved, and that they're important.
I knew I wanted to be adopted by him because of how he taught me to be the person who I am today. And it's coming from a dad that didn't expect to become that, and I feel very proud to be his son.
That was what he needed.
So, yeah, minimal RFI there. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to turn this off because I don't want to burn anything. Actually, I need that on for a second so I can see the lights. Yeah. Here we are. Let's go over likes, dislikes, and my opinion on the headlamp. Again, it's a very straightforward light. I like that. All right, so let's go over likes of the Sofirn HS43. What I like about it, I like the simple rotary control. You can't beat that. That's amazing. Wow, love that. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot. It just feels good to use. Back in color correction. All right, cool. Let's go zoom this back on down too. What else I like? Fast USB-C charging. Yeah, 2 amps. For a battery like that, it can handle it. Especially if you're using like a moly cell like this. It can handle the charge rate, no problem. And all modes available while charging the battery. Yeah, that's nice. Using flat tops as well. So that's easy to find the batteries. Red secondary. Hello. I love having red. A light like this, they should definitely always have red. Because you'll be using this out at night. And it's great if you're like in astronomy or stargazing. You can protect your night vision, or any other instance where you need to protect your night vision. It's nice to have red. Included high capacity battery, nice. Mag based, vest clip, just some extra options which are great to see included. The headband's comfortable to wear. I tried it on, wore it, enjoyed it. No issues here once you adjust it properly. The wide beam is great for evening walks. I enjoyed it for walking in the evening. Very nice. Dislikes and wants. I wish this had an eco mode and a moon mode. So yeah, 2 more modes would be fantastic. Like a mode 4 and 5. I would love that. So we'd start out lower, you know. You'd have it lowest setting here. Start out really low. That'd be nice. Because, yeah, I feel like it. 310, that's as low as you go. It's okay. But I mean, having like a 50 lumen eco mode and like a 5 lumen, you know, moon mode, or a 1 lumen moon mode, that'd be fantastic. Then this thing could run forever. Sofirn's known for doing that. So maybe they could do that. I think they could, because they got those smaller LEDs. I think they could probably do it. So I'm hoping they will. That's my main thing. Overall, the HS43 excels at high illumination of your surroundings, and its ease of adjustment of illumination is amazing. So it's totally worth the price tag of $48 on sale. Anything higher, and I'd tell you to wait for a sale, or choose something else from their lineup, maybe the HS22, which I'll include up in the iCard section. I reviewed that as well. It's a little smaller setup, but it's nice as well. It's got warm lighting, cool white. You can change it between both modes. You'll like that, so check that one out as well. And that one's fairly affordable. I believe it's under 50, so yeah, definitely one to look into. But there you go. It gets a recommended buy at $48 or under. Yes, rock and roll. If you like the Sofirn brand and you want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future reviews. And of course, 3, comment down below what do you think about the HS43. Is it too big for you for a headlamp? What do you think? I mean, this is kind of pushing the limits of a headband light. I don't know. I guess on a helmet's fine. If you're caving, I guess that's a cool thing. You got some capacity and some good brightness, some good flood to it. You do have some night vision protection there and some illumination. So if you are caving, that might be a nice thing to have. So let me know what you guys think and what features of this light you like the best. I'm kind of curious what your thoughts are if they're similar to mine, and what your use case is as well. So there you go. Yeah, appreciate it. Put your comments down below. I'll read them and get back to you. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.